Hi everybody, Annie here. I have a little bit of a cold. I'm recovering from a severe cold, so this will be a little bit of a quick improvised video. But I have enough videos scheduled as, well, this gives me time to recover. But I wanted to have this video out as it is still relevant, because last month October was the month of Occult Detective October, and Occult Detective October was invented by MJ over at Reading This Live, and this is all about a reading event that's all about occult detectives. So detectives inventing, well, not inventing, but investigating the occult and ghosts and all kinds of things. So last year was the first time I participated in this event, and I had such fun that I wanted to continue this to participate in this event in this October. Last October I started to read the first novel in the series Ghost Detectives by Wallace, and I reviewed it, link it to that in the description, to that review in the description box below. So and I enjoyed it very, very much. I can highly recommend it if your head is filled with troubles and stuff like that and worries. This is the perfect diversion for you. It is lighthearted. It is really, I found it really fun. And the first novel is free on Amazon, so you can try it out if you like. And I enjoy this so much that I bought the rest of the novels. There are 4 in total, and there are also short stories. So if you only want, the short stories are standalone, but you have to read the novels in order of publication. And this is a story about 2 ghosts. Well, there is a police detective, Emmeline Evian, and she is a police detective in Paris, but she got sent to Toulouse to investigate old crimes. And she investigates the murders of Robert and Clotilde, and these 2 people were murdered 30 years before Evian started her investigation. So, but as these 2 people, Robert is a former, was during his life a police investigator himself, and Clotilde was murdered as she was only 20, and they become ghosts. And Evian is very sensitive to ghosts, and she finds a way to take these ghosts with her on her journey investigating a series of murders that took place over 30 years. There were multiple murders, mainly of young women, but Robert and Clotilde help her investigate not only their murders but also other murders. And this is such Wallace writes such a fun, light-hearted story, and the investigating part is fun. There is suspense in it, as Evian, she gets herself into trouble as the villains of this story. They do not like her raking up stuff from the past. And her writing style I enjoy very much. There is a lot of, well, repetition. I wouldn't call it repetition, but once in a while you are reminded, as the story takes place in 4 novels, how Robert and Clotilde became ghosts, and why they can travel with Evian to investigate their murders. So, but that's ideal if you are filled, your brain is filled with problems and worries and stuff. This is really a good diversion. You don't have to remember stuff, because Wallace, when something occurs, she will remind you of stuff. So I found that as my brain was stuffed with problems, not serious problems, but I found this really, really very, very excellent. There are vivid descriptions. Clotilde was, like I said, murdered when she was 20, and she is this typical, well, not teenager, yeah, well, late teenager, and her behavior that is described with vivid descriptions are the typical mannerisms and behaviors of a teenager, although she can also be very serious at times. But she can be, how shall I put it? I don't know if this is the right English word, flippant? I don't know if this is the right English word, but she can be a bit rebellious, and yeah, she can be fun, and how these ghosts behave, like for example, well, ghosts can move through stuff, but they can't move through closed spaces when Evian doesn't take them with them. They have to stay where their bones are at, and so Evian has to take part of their bones with her if they want to travel. If they can only travel with her when she is taking her bracelets, in which she hid one of their finger bones. So these vivid descriptions, I'm getting off track a bit. I'm noticing, but like they can dangle. Clotilde can dangle her legs through a filing cabinet, and Robert is forgetting most of the time that he is a ghost, so he confines himself to standing, flinching away when somebody is moving through him, for example, or wants to move through him. So I don't know. Yes, editing Annie here, and I remembered something that I forgot to tell, and that is really important for me anyway, to tell you about, which I also found extremely fun in this novel series, is that Evian is a lesbian, and she has this really cute neighbor with which she falls in love with, and this neighbor is from Moroccan descent, and the way this relationship is described and how they fall in love is really, really very, very sweet, and it's the investigating part is still the most important part of the story, but I had to smile at the development of this relationship. And the descriptions of people in this novel, especially this cute neighbor, I can really see, I can really visualize how cute this neighbor is. And well, for the investigation, she causes some problems, but I found this really a nice, an important, but also a nice touch to an extra element to the story. Yeah, I can highly recommend this series. Yeah, I can highly recommend the series. So I would like to thank MJ for introducing me to this fun genre, which I never heard of. I never heard of occult detectives before. MJ did this, invented this readathon. So I would like to thank her for introducing me to this series, this fun genre of novels. I'm probably forgetting all kinds of stuff, but I wanted to get this video out while it's still relevant. So I'm going to have some vitamins, some oranges, and lemons and stuff to recover from this severe cold. And I hope to see you in the next video. Keep reading. Occult detectives if you like, but all kinds of books are fun to read, I find, anyway. So, see you in the next video.